Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I always like to start off by introducing myself. My name is Emily and I am the owner of the Aesthetic Dollar, which is a budgeting brand, and I design simple and minimal budgeting tools to support budgeters, cash stuffers, people that want to save money, and people that want to get out of debt. I'm married to my husband Chris, and we have 4 kiddos under the age of 9, and our big goal right now is to save up 6 months worth of expenses for a fully funded emergency fund. Chris and I are both self-employed, so it's really important to us to have that money set aside because being self-employed is both unpredictable and inconsistent. So that is our big goal right now, and we use the zero-based budget and cash stuffing methods to stay on track, because after we're done saving up for our 6 months worth of expenses, we want to pay off our house early, as well as continue to invest wisely and give generously. So if you are interested in learning more, stay tuned. All right, you guys, welcome back to another cash stuffing video. So we are cash stuffing for the 3rd week of March, and we are going to be cash stuffing a total of $1,630 into our sinking funds and our savings challenges. And before I put this money in the tray, I do want to show this. I did get a new tray. I wanted to try something new, and this is from Funds and Fun, which all of my cash trays are from Funds and Fun, but I have not tried this cash tray yet, so I really wanted to try it out. And then I did buy the non-slip little grips here from her as well, because this is not like real countertop, it's just like a backdrop, and it's pretty slippery. So I thought I would give that a try. So I'm really excited to try out the new cash tray. And then she also sent me a freebie, which is this tray right here that she's been working on, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I love that everything just goes together and like matches. So I love the way this cash looks in the tray here. Bring it down just a little bit. I know you guys like to see all the money, so we'll bring it down just like that. I think that should be good. And then we are gonna get started with my wallet, which is completely empty with the exception of this $1 bill, which I will set aside for our $1 savings challenge. And I already took out my receipts because I scanned them into my Fetch Rewards app, which if you're new to Fetch or new to my channel, Fetch Rewards is my favorite rewards app. And basically all you do is scan in your receipts, and then those receipts turn into points, and you can redeem those points for gift cards. I gotta move this up. This is like way too far. Like, it's in my way. So I'll leave my referral code in the description in case you want to check it out. We both get bonus points when you scan in your first receipt, so it's pretty awesome. But I usually take my receipts out before I do my videos, because I don't want like addresses of places I've been showing up. I don't know, I'm weird about that, but it is what it is. So I do have quite a bit of change this week because I spent all the money in my wallet. And I did have about 12 receipts that I scanned into Fetch Rewards. I'm like missing a penny. He's trying to get away. I think that's everything. Perfect. We'll just get this put away. And then we will just jump right into stuffing my wallet for the week. And off camera, I am going to be looking at my cash planning notepad, which is what I use to plan out my categories, my amounts, and my denominations ahead of time. And I do this just based off of our zero-based budget. So that I'm going to be looking at off camera. I'm actually going to set it on this side because I've noticed my phone microphone is like really touchy. And the last time I tried to use like an external microphone, it like was crackly and not good audio. But anytime I look to the right, my voice gets really loud because my microphone is over here. So anyway, for spending this week, we are going to be doing $30 as always. And then I'm also going to set aside Chris's $30 as well, because I always forget that. I have like a kind of like a hangnail, and it keeps getting caught on my envelopes. Okay. Eating out. Did I stuff eating out? I thought I skipped eating out. Did I? Why did I skip eating out? Oh, well, I skipped eating out this week. That's okay. But I did remember self-care, which we are going to be doing $20. I just got my nails filled, so now we'll start saving up for the next time I get my nails filled. Actually just do like $20 a week. It's about $45 to get my nails filled, but I usually give her like a $15 to $20 tip because I love her. Okay, so then for kids, I'm actually gonna grab this out of our miscellaneous envelope because I do a $10 bill for them, and this is just for like out and about, and they ask for like a treat or something. I like to have a little bit of cash in my wallet for times that I want to say yes. And then kindness and miscellaneous, I budgeted $5 for kindness. And I use that in case I want to like give a more generous tip above and beyond what I would normally give. Or if I want to, I don't know, buy somebody coffee, which I love doing that. I usually use it for tips though. I would say most of the time that's what I'm using that money for. But the wallet is all ready to go for the week. Next, we are going to dive into our short-term sinking funds, and stay tuned to the end because I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek of the abundance budget. Oh my gosh. The abundance budget workbook, which is our new budget binder, like the new version. So I'm gonna give you guys just like a brief flip through, but I'm gonna be filming a separate video showing you how to like actually use it. At this point, like today, I'm just gonna show you what it looks like. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60 because they are in production right now. And I'm actually getting them printed by a small business, and I'm really excited about that. I absolutely adore working with small businesses. So she said it was gonna be about 4 weeks. I think I ordered them a couple weeks ago. So, but although she said it was gonna be 4 weeks for the sample I ordered from her, and that came in like a week and a half. So they should be here at any point. 100, 200, 250, 270, 280, 290, 300, 10, and 20. So I did just get some new clothes from my favorite boutique, Elsie Ray Boutique. She is on Instagram, and I actually met her through my Aesthetic Dollar page. So Beauty's getting 10. It has 50, 60, 70, 80. So she just had her first spring launch, and I got 3 pieces, and I'm absolutely obsessed. We're going to skip eating out because apparently I didn't plan cash for that. Dogs is going to be getting 20. So we have 100, 150, 170, 190 for dogs. Chickens is going to be getting 20 as well. So we have $90 for the chickens. I'm so excited. Stephanie's getting chickens. I finally talked her into it. We're giving her our old coop. Hockey is getting 30. So in hockey, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 450, 470, 490, $500 in hockey, which is perfect because Liam's probably going to need new skates either at some point this summer or before next season starts. Family fun is getting 10. So we have 50, 100, 10, 20, 30. So $130 in family fun. Entertaining is getting 20. So we have 70. Health. I did spend some money out of here. Rowan and I have been going to the chiropractor. So I am doing 70 because our copay is $35. So for both Rowan and I to go, it's $70. So I wanted to kind of build that up a bit more. Miscellaneous, I already stuffed that into my wallet. I budgeted $10, so we're good to go there. Next, we'll do our long-term sinking funds, and we're gonna start with our half cow and half pig. I feel like I need to move this over just a little bit, make that more centered. So we are doing 50 as always. So we have 500, 607, 758, $850. Our goal is 2,500 in this envelope by December. So that's usually when it's usually like late November, early December that we get our half cow. So and we get that from a local farmer. Medical is getting 50. So we have 2,500, 657, 758, $2,800 in our medical fund. Emergency vet is also getting 50. So we have 500, 6, 7, 758, 850, $900 in emergency vet. Vehicle maintenance is getting 50. So we have 1,000, 51, 52, 53, 50, 1,350. We still need to get our tabs renewed. We're both overdue now because they were due in February. I just need to sit down and do that. I always forget. School is getting $20. So now we have 500, 556, 20, 40, 60. 660. Garden and lawn care, we are doing $10. So we have 1,000, 51, 10, 20, 30, 40. 1,140. Pool is getting 100. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 500. This next cash stuffing will be fun because we're going to get to put some placeholders in some of these. Hockey rink is getting 10. So we have 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, $110 for the hockey rink for next year. We build an outdoor hockey rink every year for the kids. And let's be serious, also for my husband. Okay, so now renovations got 50. So now we have 51, 52, 250. So we are done with the old house. And I did take some footage of the old house. So maybe I'll show that in this video, or I might show it in another one. I'll see if it fits in when I'm editing. I haven't even looked at the footage I took, so I don't even know if it's good or not, but it is listed, which is exciting. So annual memberships got 10. So now we have 1, 2, 300, 350, 360, 370, 380. So tax prep is getting 50. So now we have 1,500, 6, 7, 758, 859, 950. It's almost at that $2,000 mark. We have no idea how much it's going to cost to get our taxes done. I mean, this is not our business taxes. It's just our personal return. So yeah, we don't know how much it's going to be. So if I have way too much, that's exciting. Hopefully I have enough. We're going to find out. All right, the next and final sinking funds binder that we're going to be stuffing is Valentine's Day, the holiday binder, my favorite one. So Valentine's Day is going to be getting $5. So we have 50, 70, 80, 85, 90, 95. Our goal is $200 by next Valentine's Day. Easter is fully funded, so we finished stuffing that last week. Same with Mother's Day, fully funded. Both of these Easter has 500, Mother's Day has 300. So then we'll stuff Father's Day, which is getting 5. So we have 100, 150, 160, 65, 70, 75, 80. And next week will be my cash condensing week. Some of these envelopes are getting pretty full. 4th of July is also getting 5. So we have 100, 150, 200, 5, 10, 15, 20. So 220 and 4th of July. Halloween is fully funded. We had 3 that were fully funded last week, which is so exciting. Thanksgiving is getting $10. So we have 100, 150, 160, 170, 180, 85, 190 for Thanksgiving. Black Friday also getting 10. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Christmas getting 50 as always. So we have 1,500, 6, 657, 758. So 1,800 in Christmas. New Year's Eve, we are doing 5. So now we have 100, 150, 170, 180, 85, 90, 95, 200 in New Year's Eve. I think we'll just save 300 for that one. We saved 300 last year, but didn't end up doing anything. So we were gonna host potentially, and then we decided not to. So birthdays is getting 20. So I'm gonna have to pay for Liam's birthday this upcoming week at Sky Zone. So we have 100, 200, 300, 354, 450, 470, 490, 510, 530, 550, 560. And it's like $483, I think. But I think I put down a $50 deposit, so it'll be like $430 probably. Gifts is getting $10, but I still need to pull it out of the envelope because I just obviously used my card. So now we have 100, 152, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So 280, I think I counted that right. And then seasonal activities is getting $10. So we have 1, 2, 253, 350, 370, 380, 390, 400. I'm trying to decide what I want. I think 500 will be fully funded, which is just, this money is just sitting here for when we need it. And we typically spend most of that money in the summer and the fall anyway. So once we hit 500, we'll stop stuffing it. And then when we spend out of it, we'll just start stuffing it again. All right, and now we're gonna do some savings challenges, which I'm super excited about because we are stuffing, I think, over $600 in our savings challenges this week. So for the 3rd week of March, we are doing $120. I'm gonna grab my dry erase marker from in here. Also grab my pen because we'll need that one as well. Chris is home. He just ran and got milk because we ran out, and I need coffee. I need my latte. So you're gonna probably hear the garage door opening. But he's my hero. Okay, so for the month of March so far, we have saved $550, $570. And this is the 10K savings challenge, if I did not mention that. So we save 4 times a month, and then at the end of the year, we will have saved $10,000. This never wants to stay lined up. It's so cute, but my OCD is like, hates it when it's not lined up. Next, we'll do my travel savings challenge, and we are completing our lodging cash envelope, or cash envelope or savings challenge. This week, we are stuffing $100. So this is gonna be fully funded. And I found out I might not need this, actually. So we might be able to disperse this elsewhere. So this is for my best friend's wedding on the East Coast. And she texted me last week and asked if Chris and I were gonna be staying in the inn. So this is a very small wedding, like very, very small. There's like 30 people going. And so they've rented out this really cute like inn in this cute little town, New England town, and all the guests are staying at the inn. So she was like, do you want to stay at the inn? I'm like, listen, I'll stay at the inn. We can stay in a hotel, whatever you want. And she was like, well, then you're staying at the inn. So I don't know if we're going to be paying for it. I've got the save the date, but I don't have the invite yet. So it's like, but I also don't want to ask. So we're just going to keep that money in there in case we need it. But I'm so excited because now we're going to be able to start stuffing like other envelopes. So like plane tickets, we're actually probably going to drive there. So this will be like for gas money. Airport snacks will be, snacks on the road. Food and drink we'll keep. Obviously, we're not going to need local transport, but I'll probably still stuff it. Souvenirs. This is just, we always like to bring the kids something back when we travel. And then activities, just in case we want to do, any type of activities. And then miscellaneous, this is for the wedding gift. So we're just going to keep stuffing $100 a week because when I planned this trip, I budgeted all of this out and then took how many weeks we had between that point in time and the trip and divided it by the amount of money I wanted to save. So $100 a week will get all of these trackers filled up by the end of May. So we're just going to keep stuffing as planned. And then I just feel like when you travel, you can never have too much money saved up for it. So, all right, next we're going to do the horses savings challenge, and we're doing quite a few actually in here. So first we're going to do equipment, and we are going to be stuffing $80 into this one. Which is 2 bubbles, because each of these bubbles is worth $40. I'll move this down so. Okay, so for equipment, we have 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, $320 saved up. And this is not limited to anything. I mean, Horse equipment is expensive, so that's why we're saving $2,000 for that one. Next is bedding, which is actually the lean-to that we'll build inside of their pasture. And we are doing $100 in this one, which is 5 bubbles because each one is worth $20. So far for the lean-to, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, 610, $620. And we actually have quite a lot of the materials we'll need to build it already here. So that's nice. Hopefully we can stay under budget with that. I feel like we're supposed to do food. Where's food? It's the first one here. So this is for hay for the winter. And we are doing, oh wait, did I already? Okay, so this, all right, well, we're just gonna put this in here. So we'll just do, it's gonna mess up my count for this, but I don't know why I'm short of 20. Did I spend it already? I did. I forgot. Okay, this is what happens when I make mental notes. This is what happens. Okay, so out of health, I borrowed money from a different envelope after I had already gotten my cash, and it was out of the health envelope to pay for our copay at the chiropractor. And I'm like, mental note, I think that's what I did. I don't know. It doesn't really matter in the long run. I just want to keep this savings challenge count correct. So we're going to do $70 for food, which is 2 bubbles. So we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 280. I feel like that's what happened unless I stuffed one of these envelopes wrong, but even if I did, it's fine. I just want this count to be correct. Then that way I don't have to worry about fixing it later. All right, and then the last one is boarding, which is the fencing. So we're hitting this one the hardest right now because this is obviously like the first thing that we need to do before we get horses. And we're doing 300. So we have, well, let's check off our bubbles so I don't forget to do that. So we're gonna mark off 4 of these because they're worth $75 each. So total so far for the fencing, we have 1,500, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 750, 770, 775. So 2,775. I think that was right. And our goal is $4,000 for boarding or for the fencing. All right, and then this one is for the actual horses. This is huge. This one is $10,000 because we're not looking to buy like super expensive horses by any means. And then my husband and I were talking the other day about like the fact that we're gonna need a horse trailer. I didn't even think about that. My sister has one, so when we pick up the horses initially, just depending on our situation, we can always just borrow that from them. The only problem is they live 2.5 hours away, but Chris's cousin also has horses. So I know we could borrow a horse trailer, but I really want to get one for us. So we were looking the other night and like, just like a basic, like gently used horse trailer is like $5,000. So, we'll maybe start saving for that in a little bit because we do have the opportunity to be able to borrow a horse trailer should we need it. But we are going to, oh my gosh, I'm having so much trouble with this olive branch here. Just trying to make it look nice. All right, so we're gonna add this $1 bill in here, and we do have $5 missing out of here because of parental duties that I needed to attend to, if you know what I mean. So I will count it, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we would have had 21, but this is just where I put my extra $1 bills that are left over in my wallet at the end of the week. But okay, so I'm gonna really quick show you guys the new abundance budget binder. I'm not gonna like explain how to make a budget necessarily, but I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is my sample that I received. So there are a few things that have slightly changed about it, that just some things that I decided I wanted to change. I'm gonna move this out of the way here so that we can have more space, but I actually might need to move it all the way out of the way. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I did make some slight adjustments to it, but the actual like budgeting pages are the same. It's just kind of like the intro stuff. So this is what it looks like, and it will be just the inserts available separately, and then you can choose what type of binder you want to put it into. We have like A5 acrylic binders, we have A5 just clear vinyl binders, and then we have binders from the Sophie and the Poppy collection. So let's see if I feel like that's good right there. So this is a quarterly version. So this is set up for anyone, whether you're paid monthly, bi-weekly, or weekly. So it's actually really set up for people that are paid weekly. So if you're paid less often than that, you could probably get it to last longer. But there is an intro page. So this intro page is no longer there, but there's an intro page, and then we have year at a glance for 2025 and 2026, and then a monthly overview. So a lot of people were asking for the monthly overview, and I can give you guys kind of more of a close-up, but this is what it looks like. It's undated, so you can start using, all of this is undated, so you can start using it at any point in time. So there's 3 of those, and then we have bill trackers. So 2 pages of bill trackers, and then subscription trackers. These look different, so I did redesign these just slightly, but there's subscription trackers nonetheless. And then we have our quarterly financial overview, which is just 1 piece of paper, but it gives you the opportunity to write the amount of income you made minus your expenses, what you put in your sinking funds, what you put in your savings, and how much debt you paid off. And then a space to like jot down some notes that you want to remember. I think it's good to do this because that way you can look back and see how far you've come since you started. I wonder if I can move this down just a tiny bit. All right, and then we have our weekly overview, and this begins with the paycheck breakdown. So we've got places for you to put in your income, your subscriptions, your fixed expenses, your variable expenses. And so these are all your expenses, like things like you have to pay for. And then you total that up here. And then over here is where you can write down your sinking funds, your debt payoff, your savings, and then your final paycheck breakdown. And then we have the weekly wallet tracker, cash planning page, online spending, and then it starts over. So there's actually 12 weeks worth of those things here. So 3 months, which is a quarter. And then for people who want to make a monthly budget overview, so Chris and I like to make a monthly budget overview, which just is something that we do before the month starts. And it's kind of just like a plan. So income, fixed expenses, variable expenses, sinking funds, more sinking funds for people that have a lot of cash envelopes, savings and investments, and then your debt payoff. So there's 3 months of the monthly budget overview. And then what we like to do is we are technically paid monthly, but using the monthly paycheck breakdown here, I like to go through and just see like what is paid, and when we pay it, it helps me keep track of my bills since we don't technically cash stuff for them. So then you've got the monthly overview and then the debt payoff. So you can track your who you're paying back, what the starting balance is when you start tracking, and then what your minimum payment is, the due date, the interest rate, and the payoff goal. So like when do you want to have it paid off by? And then you can track each time you make a payment on that debt. So we have 5 of those in there, and then savings tracking. So I did start writing in here already because I'm thinking, and I'll show you guys a blank page so you don't have to look at my chicken scratch handwriting. We'll do it on this page because the lighting is really bad outside. It's like snowing today, even though it was 70 degrees yesterday. 75 actually. Today it's snowing, but it's kind of dark outside. So what you're saving for, your goal amount, start date and end date, and then you can log each time that you put money into that savings fund. So I'm thinking for me personally, because I've been going back and forth, we have our cash stash binder, which is where I keep all of the cash. And I'm like going back and forth if I want to keep doing that or if Chris and I are ready to graduate into putting it into our savings account, because we've had it like just the cash stashed away in this binder in our safe so that we don't look at it, we don't see it. And it's been really good for our mindset and not thinking like, because we start to get like, oh, we have all this money, and then we get kind of careless because we feel like we have all this money, even though it's saved for something specific. So I've been going back and forth. I think I might utilize these savings trackers to keep track of how much money we're putting into each fund, even though it's all going to be together in a savings account. I could come here and see, you know, if it's like our horses savings challenge and we spend money on the horses, come here and like write that in here so that I know how much we still have in our savings for that specific fund. So I'm thinking that that's what we'll use those for. But yeah, so this is the abundance budget workbook, and yeah, we're really excited. So the digital download version is already available on our website. If you're a digital download kind of person, it's already there, ready to go, as well as separate inserts for it. But the physical version will be available, my guess would be in the next couple of weeks. So we're going to do the Elements collection launch next. So I can probably announce that now. So that will be next. That will be on, I don't know what the date is. I think it's the 21st, Friday, March 21st at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to launch the Elements collection finally. So make sure that you keep an eye out for my studio vlog. That'll be posted on YouTube this week because I do show you all the products that will be in that launch. But we're super excited, and I will be posting more on my community page on YouTube as well for more information. Then you can also make sure that you're subscribed to our email list because I always send out emails first. So subscribers to the email list always find out about everything first, like officially, with like pictures and links and everything. So yeah, keep an eye out for that studio vlog because I'm going to be showing you guys all of the products launching with the Elements collection. And then we have one more launch after that. That we already have planned, and then we have some things in the works for later this summer, which I'm really excited about. But when these launch, we'll have the abundance budget like inserts that will be available, and then we'll also have the monthly overview inserts available, so they'll come with 12 months worth of these undated month at a glance. And then what else did I do? Oh, and then I also did the paycheck breakdown inserts that you can get separately as well. So if you need more of those, you'll be able to get those separately. And then we'll continue to add other inserts as well. So like the cash planning inserts, weekly wallet tracker, and all of that. So, but those are available for digital download already. So that is the Abundance Budget Workbook, and we're really excited. It's something I've been working on for a while, so I'm excited to finally get it out there for you guys, and I hope it truly blesses you in your budgeting journey by just keeping everything simple and aesthetic. Anyway, make sure you leave any questions that you have in the comments. I'll be sure to go back and answer those questions for you guys. But that brings us to the end of this week's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Have a great week, you guys.